Garner, who joined the Santa Cruz Police Department on October 20th, 1997. While assigned to operations, he served as patrol officer, downtown unit member, and motor officer. As a patrol officer, Sgt Garner arrested the Eastside Prowler, who had victimized residents of the Lower Seabright neighborhood for more than 2 years. He was a member of the ESU dive team and peer team. In early 2005, Sgt Garner was selected to the investigation section as a detective. He was assigned to work the arson, stolen vehicle, and elder abuse caseloads. While working in investigation, Sgt Garner was a member of the crime scenes investigator cadre. Sgt Garner worked many scenes in high-profile cases and homicides. He was the first detective to demonstrate and provide expert testimony in Santa Cruz County regarding the use of trajectory rods to identify the location of a shooter, where the homicide victim had been the operator of a moving motor vehicle. The district attorney's office credited the conviction of the 2 suspects to his testimony in this case. Sgt Garner served as a member of the firearms team for 15 years. He initially took on the role of an instructor, but later would become the team's co-officer in charge. As a department armor, Sgt Garner kept the department's pistol fleet in service, and he maintained the department's indoor range. Sgt Garner was promoted to sergeant in September of 2006. He led patrol teams for a few years and then became the Parks Unit supervisor. He led the Parks Unit for 2 years, working to keep our open spaces safe and clean for the enjoyment of the community. Sgt Garner spent the bulk of his sergeant tenure as the traffic sergeant. Through community education, outreach, working with other city departments, and enforcement, Sgt Garner improved the safety of the pedestrians, bicyclists, and motorists in our community. Sgt Garner served as the department's Special Events Coordinator, Office of Traffic Safety Grant Coordinator, Multi-Agency Motor Certification Coordinator, ATV Coordinator, Traffic Sergeant Collation Liaison, and Vice President of the County Abandoned Vehicle Board during his time as a traffic sergeant. Sgt Garner served brief stints as the administration sergeant and the East NPT sergeant. He has spent most of the last 2 years working out of the administrative division as the professional standards unit sergeant. While in the administrative division, Sgt Garner worked as the hiring sergeant and field training program sergeant, managing recruits while they were in the academy. In 2018, Sgt Garner was awarded the Jim Howes Community Service Award. An award was based on outstanding leadership and his contributions to community safety. In addition to his work for the Santa Cruz Police Department, Sgt Garner taught a regional occupation program class on public safety to high school students for 3 years. He also developed a curriculum for the crime scenes investigation course at Cabrillo College. Sgt Garner served 10 years on the Police Officers Association Board as a director and then as vice president. Sgt Garner helped guide the association through some difficult and turbulent times. Sgt Garner has been a leader, mentor, and a friend to us all. Scott, as you move on to the next chapter of your career, take comfort in knowing that you had a hand in developing and inspiring the next generation of officers at the Santa Cruz Police Department. We will miss you, and you always have our friendship and our respect. Santa Cruz is clear at 1613.